going live. Live? All right, it's to be checking. Yo, this is a fun way to start our Sunday Spirituality Meets Politics. I am Stacy Harder with my mother, Dr. Heather Harder, who is having some technical difficulties. So we decided to join in on my iPad so we can see each other as a beautiful exchange. Welcome to our Sunday live Spirituality Meets Politics. If you'd like to join us personally, you can. You can join us on our Zoom. It's a private Zoom at 831-755-38434. And if you're watching, that is there. So you're welcome to take a screenshot. And we meet every Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific is our goal, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. So if you'd like to rewatch this, you can go to YouTube and or Instagram. And then we only have the conversation part private because of the censorship happening in our country right now. So for privacy purposes, as well as free speech, we have to do it privately. That being said, Mom always likes to start with the first and foremost. Ask for protection, guidance, and to know truth. All right, so you can speak, Mom. Go ahead. They can hear you.
Well, it's just important to always ask for those things. The Bible says, ask and you shall receive. And so if you don't ask for it, you don't necessarily get it. And we are being bombarded with misinformation right now. So it's just always an important thing to start by asking for it. And how you ask for it can be as easy as just stating it as if it's a reality. It can be in a question form. It can be in an affirmation form. So for purposes for us, it's just stating that we will be guided, we will be protected, and we will be shown truth. And each of us have a very powerful truth filter inside us, our consciousness, that we activate. And what happens is you sort of know when something feels right to you. You know when it isn't right to you. So it's just really important that you always mandate that you know truth. So with that, then the second thing that we do is a playing with the light. We're here as light workers. We're here to play with the light. We're here to make a difference, and we do that energetically. We are in a war of energy right now. It's the biggest war that's ever been fought on this planet, and it really is between good and evil. We'll talk about evil in a bit, but evil is that which goes against the flow of life, that which goes against divine plan, that which goes against the energies of God, love, light, blessings. And so we are here to neutralize that energy. We do that through love, unconditional love and acceptance. And so with that, if you will go to center, the center is that place, an imaginary place. First of all, let's test. Can everybody hear? If you're on Zoom, just shake your head up and down, or you're too little for me to see.
Yes.
So everybody can hear me?
Yes.
So in going to center, that is your place of empowerment, is where you have the most power in the world. And so how come I look faded out on yours?
Because that's the lighting. Either you're in light or I'm in light. So it's two different lightings.
All right, so go in your place of center. It's an imaginary place. I close my eyes because I block out all the distractions, and believe me, today there's a lot of distractions. But your eyes are not magic. You can have your eyes open or closed. You can do whatever you want. It is the intention that carries the power. So as you go to center, I want you to imagine stepping into a pillar of light. This pillar connects you and your energetic field, because you in truth are only a point of consciousness. You put on a body as sort of a costume for life on earth. You have a mind that has its own consciousness. You are not your mind. You are not your body. You are a point of consciousness. And we are allowing that consciousness to become more empowered, more more connected to all that is as we play. That's the journey, going from third dimensional reality, which was a created reality based on our five senses, to fifth dimension, which is creating reality based on the oneness. And as we move to our point of consciousness, which really isn't an individuation, it is a piece of the divine, we reconnect to all of the divine. So it's a very important process that we're embarking on. It's why we came. And this is the time where every thought you think, every word you speak, every action you take is exceedingly important. And so in this pillar of light, I want you just to be light and love. Let this light pour into you from all that is, and pull and go through you into the earth. That is why we're here, to anchor heaven to earth. And it's an energy. And then just imagine this energy growing and becoming more empowered. And then we send this energy into the earth, filling every cell in, on, and around this planet with your light, with your love. And we fill every atom of every aspect of this planet. We fill every space, every created, every naturally occurring vacancy within this planet with love. Everything that resides in this earth is just infused with love and light. And then we send this love and light out into the atmosphere, surrounding this planet with love and light. We empower this light and love still and go into the weather patterns of the planet. Weather patterns are how Mother Earth fills her need to balance. So we love the weather patterns. And then we send love and light into the mass consciousness of the planet. The mass consciousness is that which connects us to all things. Everyone who's ever been on this planet, ever will be on this planet, or who are on this planet now, has contributed to the mass consciousness. We influence it as it influences everyone that's living on the planet. So we want to fill it with love. And then there are those on the planet who are trying to alter, manipulate, change, control the mass consciousness, who are trying to control the weather patterns, who are trying to control this planet and all its environmental aspects. And we want to love those people. We want to just fill them, surround them, ask the angels to continue to share our love and light with them at all times. There are many, many people on this earth, many beings on this earth who are here to make a difference, who are here to add their light and love to the great mix. They're here to support the transformation of the planet Earth and its people. And our job is just to love them and thank them for their service, as they thank you for your service. And then we send light and love to all the leaders on the planet, those that work for the betterment of humanity and this planet, as well as those who work against it. Our job is just to love them and know that they are part of the divine plan. And then we send love and light to all the vaccines that are being given. Imagine every vial of every shot being filled with love and light, vibratorily reaching its highest energy possible. And everyone who's giving these shots, and everyone who's receiving these shots, and every vaccine, every virus that they are attempting to impact, we want to love them as well. Everything and every part of everything is energy. Love is the highest vibration in all the universe. When we love something, we literally are impacting the energy, the core essence of that thing. So as we love all the components, we are allowing them to vibrate at a higher level and in harmony with divine plan. And if there's anyone or anything that you want to send love and light to, please do so. Imagine truth being a radio station that broadcasts 24/7, but not everybody's listening to that channel. So we want to love it, to increase the vibration, to increase the output, increase the volume, increase the reach of truth. Truth is not always easy to hear. It's not always easy to believe. We live in a very exotic, very unique world, very different than what we've been fed to believe. So we want to love truth and send it out like an amp that increases the volume. We have many, many children on this planet who will be the leaders of the next phase. So love them. Love those that are free and being supported and nurtured as they grow. Love those children who are not free, who are being controlled and manipulated and used for someone else's pleasure. Love them. They all knew what they were getting into when they came to this planet. Love them. And then we ask the angels to use this love in any way that serves this planet and its people. Anytime, any way, to use this light and love. This planet is being rocked to its core vibrationally. And we want to just add our love to that experience. And then because universal law says that whatever you send out must come back to you, imagine opening your consciousness and letting this love come back to you. Letting this love be felt in every cell of your body. Going deep, deep within each cell to the very nucleus of your DNA. And see this love helping to transform, to balance, to heal, to restore your DNA to its highest original form. Let your body heal and balance and find its divinely perfect state. Feel how it feels. Take a deep breath and anchor the energy. And when you're ready, just come back to the here and now. If you have a journal and you have insights or feelings or something you want to record, please do so. When you do that, it literally allows this energetic experience to go through your mind, and your mind can allow you to remember it, put it together again at will. So when you write something down at this highest vibratory level, sort of a reminder, it allows you to get to this vibratory state instantly. Just allow yourself to capture that energy, coming back to the here and now. welcome to April 18th, 2021. I know I've said before this is going to be an auspicious time, lots of interesting things, and it is just that. As my computer is locked out and all these other things are happening before my very eyes, we have to be able to go with the flow and love them. Love them. So, with that, is there any comments? I know we're not on the sites we're usually on because of the technological challenges, and you all look like little teeny little ants. So Stacey's gonna have to interpret.
Yes, that was great. Anybody who'd like to, you can unmute yourself and say something if you'd like to add your.
From this vantage point, I don't see hands up and I don't see fingers wiggling. So Stacey.
Okay, Josie, go ahead.
Hi, Heather. You just seem like you're way far away.
I know. It's how it feels. It's like I'm in another planet.
I know. It's like Heather, head, heart in a box. It looks like you're in Facebook jail or something. It's too funny. Yeah, so it was just a little distracting, but funny. But thank you. It was beautiful.
I would say I would love to have a comment about the visualization part. And I love that you brought in the children, everything. And I had a very big visual, but I think there's been some major shifts as well for the awareness for the children. And to my hero of the day, Mr. Jim Caviezel, who, as you might know, played Jesus, is also playing Tim Ballard in the new movie Sound of Freedom. It has not yet been released mainstream, but it has been doing some showings, and it's all based on the true story of Tim Ballard. And if you don't know who Tim Ballard is, please look him up. He was a
no, tell me. I don't want to look him up. Tell me who Jim Ballard is.
He worked for the CIA in the United States of America, and in one of his missions, they did a uncovering of child sex trafficking. And he was so touched by what was going on that he actually quit the full-time CIA and started a nonprofit to full-time help the children. And they go in and they do undercover bus, and they save a lot of children. In fact, he's adopted several, him and his wife. And it gives me chills talking about it, but he's reunited some of the parents with their children, and he goes in, and that's his jam. He's taken all of his knowledge from the CIA, and I want to say he was military as well, to full-time hardcore go in there and share the truth. And so our friend Jim Caviezel came out to a group of about apparently over about 500,000 live watching, and there was a group as well. There was several thousand people, and he was talking about how they torture children and drink the adrenochrome and stuff. So I know as a person who's worked in Hollywood, it's very challenging to talk about that,
especially since this is still a public conversation. So
yeah, well, careful. I know, but that's why I just want to say I am honored that he is speaking his truth, and would love to have everybody just send a little extra love and light to him and his family, because that's.
Well, and remember, a lot of people do feel badly for the children, and well, they should. But those children are very brave souls. They knew what they were coming into. But in order to free this planet, we have to see how dark the dark is. And so these children have come in to participate in this experience to help wake people up to the evil that is going on in the planet. And they're serving their job well. And so we bless the souls that had the courage to come in and experience that hell. All of us in our lives have gone through some really hard times. We all agree to it. Nothing has been by mistake. Nothing has been by accident. It's nothing has been because you didn't think the right thoughts,
Yeah.
faulty thinking. As light workers, you agreed to come in and experience it, just like people who join the military agree to go through basic training. You have to go through the process to get ready for the big game. And we're now playing in the big game.
Well, and it was beautiful. I saw these children that were incredible space keepers of love and light, and we're all holding hands around the globe and the planet. And yes, I could see their courage and their strength and their dedication to serving the divine. It was really beautiful. So, and I think I think I said that last month. This month feels like it's going to be a big shift within that. So, and
this is a real pivotal month.
Yeah. So all I do is ask to pray to know truth, and you will know it. You will feel it in your body. Your body is your biggest gift. And it has taken me years to understand that this is my temple. This is my body. And being able to understand through your sensations, your emotions, that is your GPS system. And, oh, there you go. I saw that. Unless that's enough that doing the same names. I'm not going to say it online just because you like to.
You'd like to stay online.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
But when we go offline, then you can be more candid if you want. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, or when
Sorry.
have to get on Zoom if they want to hear the whole story.
Yeah.
On Thursday night, we do a conversation that's spiritual. The whole thing is broadcast and recorded. You can go to Stacy's YouTube channel in order to listen to some of the past events. But for Thursday night, the conversations are always private. And that allows people to be more honest without as much fear of recrimination.
And if you are one of those people that say politics, well, I strongly suggest start getting involved, because it affects every single aspect of who you are, from every dollar you spend to every dollar you make, to the air you breathe, to the water you drink, to the electricity, to your house, to your everything. It is in every ounce of your life. So if you don't like it, then good. Time to get involved, because we're here to shift it and make it better. And we can't do that without you. And so it is super important. Alicia, you just popped up. You know how much it affects you and the regulations and everything as a property owner. Do you want to mention anything? Do you want to say anything? I feel like there's something in you.
Oh, there's a lot. My whole weekend was about this.
But this is the time. And if you're going to do anything to serve your spirituality, to serve your divineness, right now we are asked to speak our truth. That is.
And one of the things I will say right now, Stacy is very much speaking her truth, and that's very important. You have to listen to your heart. Don't resist if you're getting the urge to do something like run for office or attend a meeting. Don't resist it.
Yes.
But do listen for those nudges, because politics is at this point in time the core of what's restricting us in the various aspects.
Yes.
And it's the restrictions that we're here to liberate. We're here to liberate a world, and it's highly controlled. So
yes,
follow your heart.
Yes, and that starts inside. You have two. You either serve the light and love of the divine, the God.
Okay, we're not here to recruit.
I can speak my truth.
I know, I said that. I said you were speaking your truth.
Well, then stop cutting me off. We have that love and light, or we have those that go against the love and light, and it's inside of us. It's the choice we make in every decision, every word we speak. Are you speaking your truth? Are you living your truth? So it can be small, it can be big, but right now more than ever, this, as Mom talked about, is the internal battle. That is the conscious, the spirituality. And the more you stand in your truth, whether you agree or don't agree, it's about standing up for everybody's truths. It doesn't make you right or wrong. It's about living in harmony and understanding that we are freedom. You are born this way, and we are lucky in the United States of America that we're supposed to have that in our daily lives. So please follow your heart, speak your truth. And if we can do it with love and compassion, we have done our job in the best way possible. Yes, Project Railroad is the name of his organization.
He was just at a real estate conference. They raised $19,000 for him in like 15 minutes.
Wow. Yeah, he's, I have yet to meet him personally, but I know I will one day. I can feel it. So, all right. Well, bless all of you for living in your truth, spreading the truth, asking to know truth. And again, just the simplicity. If you can get people to stop fighting each other and just agree to know truth, and whatever that is, it opens the door to let truth come into them. And so it's a huge gift. I want to know truth. Do you? All right. With that being said, if you'd like to join us on our private conversation, we would love to have you. And that is on Zoom, 831-755-38434. And with all of my heart, thank you so much for being here on this planet together to serve during this time, because I know if you're watching this, you've gone through a lot to be here in this moment. You've gone through lots of tears, lots of challenges, because that is who you are in order to experience our wholeness. So thank you for being a part of our soul tribe and around the world. And I love you all. So thank you. Feel free to share it
too.
And jump online. Yes, this is our alternative. You're just joining in late. Computer issues with mom, so we put her on my iPad so we can still be broadcasting a little alternative wise. And we happen to wear the same color, which I think is hilarious. Okay, I love you so much. Thank you. I'm going to end the lives and we're going to continue on our conversation. Okay, with love and light. And